Hello everybody, welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to review Avengers Infinity War. I think it's fair to say the majority of people's most anticipated movie of the year, and the culmination of over a decade's worth of Marvel movies, many of them being absolutely outstanding. And how they've managed to maintain the quality over so long, in fact improve on quality over so long, is really impressive in regard for Marvel Studios. And for a lot of people, massively anticipate this movie, myself included. I've just been to the cinema to see it today with my son, and I have to say, I've often thought doing reviews fairly soon after seeing a movie, and literally we've just got on an hour ago, something like that, can sometimes be dangerous, because you're reacting to your initial feelings to the film, but also it can be advantageous as well, because your first reaction is usually the right reaction quite a lot, and your gut reaction is usually the right one. So whereas I don't have a lot of time to go away and analyse it and make notes and all the rest of it and pick holes in it potentially, because I'm sure there is reason to do that with this movie. Sorry to say, guys, but well, not sorry to say, I'm very happy to say that my first reaction is this film is incredible. Incredible. Blew me away, blew my mind. How on earth the Russo brothers have pulled this off, I don't know. I remember watching the first Avengers. A lot of people had the same worry as me. Is how are they going to make all these people work on screen at the same time? And that was the Avengers. So you had Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and a couple of others. You know what I mean? And Joss Whedon did a marvellous job with that. Oh, look at the cast of characters that the Russo brothers had to work with this movie. And what they have done is nothing short of miraculous, I don't think. I really, really don't. Now, I'm not really sure what I can talk about here, because I'm conscious of giving away spoilers. I don't want to give away spoilers, and I'm not going to give away spoilers. However, that kind of restricts what you can talk about with this movie. So I'll try my best to lay a little bit of groundwork here. Okay, so the movie essentially is Thanos is coming. He's finally going after the Infinity Stones after sending his cronies out for so long, and they failed miserably. He's doing it himself now, and he basically, the movie starts where Thor Ragnarok ended, basically, which we all suspected it was going to do, and Thanos is after the Tesseract. And then he sends some of his most trusted lieutenants to find the stones on Earth, which you would think would be a mistake. You'd think he'd learned his lesson for Earth by now, but there you go. And he heads off on his own mission to find the Soul Stone. So that's essentially. I don't want to say anything else. That's essentially it. So. This film doesn't mess about. It gets started straight away. It kicks off straight away on Earth. Massive battles, and then essentially everybody gets split up. And the dynamics that you've got is you've got Iron Man and Spider-Man and Doctor Strange doing their thing. You've got the Guardians and Thor doing their thing, and they're kind of split as well again. Then you've got the Earth lot doing their thing. The Avengers on Earth. And then you've got Thanos with his own story arc through the movie as well. And this juggling act shouldn't work. It shouldn't work, but it does. They give everybody just the right amount of screen time. Nobody is the standout in this movie. It's not like this is an Iron Man movie or a Captain America movie with a dozen cameos from everybody else. It's not like that at all. Everybody gets equal screen time to a certain degree, the ones that should. They integrate the new members into the movie, like the Guardians, really well, fantastically well, I thought. And it delivered on surprises. Again, if I have any niggles with this movie, I can't really talk about them because it's spoiler territory, so I might do a spoiler review. I don't normally do spoiler reviews, but I might do a spoiler review, and I might do it with my son Jake, so we could talk freely about the movie. I've seen a couple of reviews where the couple of complaints about pacing of it. I didn't think there was anything wrong with the pacing, I have to be honest. I thought it was paced perfectly, it gave you just enough time to breathe. The moments of elation in this movie, they really make the hairs on your neck, back of your neck stand on end. There are, like I said, a couple of surprises. There's a couple of anticlimactic things, I suppose, from being ultra critical, but it didn't spoil anything for me. I've got to say, I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I had a ball. This is what summer blockbusters are all about. There was nothing about this movie that I walked away from and felt disappointed about at all. Apart from the massively long... I think they only gave you one credit scene. I only waited for one end of credit scene. And they made you wait right till the end for that. That's my biggest criticism of the movie. I can't fault it, guys. I really, really can't. I had a ball. Full on action. The effects are outstanding. Thanos is amazing. Clearly, hands down, the best Marvel villain. I don't think there's an argument here. I really, really don't. Hands down, the best Marvel villain. You really felt he knew what he was doing was right. There are some emotional moments in the movie for him that really surprised me. I wasn't expecting. And I really enjoyed Thanos' arc. He wasn't just this ultra strong baddie that could just hit things and, be ultra powerful and you can't stop me sort of thing. There was another side to him, and I thought he was written wonderfully. Thanos, arguably the star of the movie, I think. And the ending, it's a massive cliffhanger. You take it as you want to take it. I expected it to end with a kind of a cliffhanger because we've got the second one next year, I believe it is. So the ending kind of didn't surprise me. Some of the things that happened leading up to the ending kind of surprised me. But they surprised me, but also I thought some of it was anticlimactic. It's the best way I can put it without giving spoilers. So I have to say, guys, I'm on a real high with this movie. I considered giving it a 10 out of 10, but when I actually do sit and analyse it, I think that would probably be a mistake. It's an almost flawless superhero movie. It ain't going to win any Oscars. It's not that type of movie. We all know it isn't. But for pure entertainment value, for delivering on 10 years of promises, which is what this movie is, they made very few mistakes. And like I say, what they've managed to do, the Russo brothers here, is pull off something quite miraculous. I don't know how they did it. I really don't know how they did it, but they've done it. A wonderfully, almost flawless Marvel movie, and it's a 9.4 out of 10. And that's just me saying I'm anticipating probably a couple of problems with the movie in my own mind when I actually go away and start analysing it. So that's it, guys. Infinity War, it has delivered. It hasn't disappointed. An incredible movie. Go and see it if you haven't already. Amazing stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody.